channel. So as most of you probably already know, I love face masks. I developed a love for them during my years of struggle with acne, and I kind of just made them part of my weekly skincare routine ever since. So I really try to apply a mask 1 to 2 times per week, just depending on how my skin feels. So today I wanted to share some of my favorite ones. Now these aren't DIY masks. I'll link some in the description box below if you're interested in making some yourself, but the ones I'll be talking about today are all natural. So let's go ahead and get started. So this was my best friend during those years when I had acne. I really feel like it just helped heal the pimples faster and just really clear up my skin. This is the Aztec Secret Indian Healing Clay Mask, and this is 100% natural calcium bentonite clay. So this mask works great for people with oily or acne prone skin. This is a detox mask. It works by attracting toxins and impurities, bringing them to the surface of the skin and then eliminating them. So breakouts are common, especially if you're a first-time user. I know some people don't like this mask because they just use it once, they get pimples, and then they stop using it. So my advice is to keep using it because that's what it's supposed to do. It's supposed to bring those impurities and toxins to the surface of the skin. So don't be discouraged, just keep using it, and after a few uses, your skin should start to clear up. So what I like to do is mix it with a little bit of apple cider vinegar. You can also mix it with water, but I just really like apple cider vinegar because it also has its own skin benefits, so it's like a 2-in-1 for me. So once you add the apple cider vinegar, you'll notice it starts fizzing and bubbling, and I really like that because I feel like it's actually going to do something to my skin. And anytime I apply this mask, I make sure to seclude myself in the room and basically not talk to anybody, because once it starts drying on your skin, you really can't move anything. So you especially don't want to be near anybody that's going to try to make you laugh, because that's happened to me before and it hurts. So that's just a little piece of advice. You want to be by yourself whenever you do this mask. And one of my favorite things about this mask is that I literally see it working on my skin. So if you follow me on Snapchat, you know what I'm talking about because I've showed you guys on there. On the back of this container here, it says, "Feel your face pulsate." And that's exactly what it does, but it doesn't do it all over the face. I feel like it's just wherever you have problematic skin. So for me, it's usually right along my jawline. When I get breakouts, this is where I get them now. And sometimes I'll see it like right around my nose area, but yeah, you can feel it and you can see it pulsating, so that's something that I love about this mask. So once it dries completely, I rinse it off, and my skin does feel a little bit dry and tight afterwards, but that's normal. I just apply a little extra moisturizer and I'm good to go. So if you do already have dry skin and you want to use this mask, I would suggest using something a little bit more moisturizing like rose water. Definitely stay away from apple cider vinegar because that will really dry out your skin. And this clay can also be used for other things as well, not just as a face mask. I've also used it for insect bites, so anytime I get a mosquito bite or an ant bite, I'll apply some and the itchiness, the redness, the swelling, everything goes away. And I want to say I've been using this mask well over 5 years because I remember I did a video back in 2013 and I did an entire review of this mask, and I had already been using it for quite a while back then. So yeah, I've definitely been using it for quite a long time, and I think I'll be a lifetime user of this. I love this mask. It's super affordable. I think it's one of the most affordable and effective masks that I've ever used. So if you haven't tried this mask yet, I really do recommend it. So this is another one of my favorites. This is the Pumpkin Enzyme Mask by Banish, and Banish is one of my favorite natural skincare brands. All of their products are natural, organic, they're cruelty-free, and their products are made fresh to order, so you can always be assured that you're getting the most effective, most potent ingredients in your products. And this mask is one of my favorites for many reasons. First of all, it smells just like fall. Oh, it smells so good. So it has things like pumpkin fruit, rosemary leaf extract, cinnamon bark powder, ginger root powder, nutmeg powder, and it has several other ingredients. So it's packed with things like vitamin A, vitamin C, zinc, alpha hydroxy acid. So I really recommend this mask for anybody that has acne or acne scars, you know, red hyperpigmentation. This is also a great mask if you're trying to prevent premature aging, so things like fine lines, wrinkles, or if you just want to brighten up your skin, this is a really good mask. And I love the fact that this mask is ready to go because I have to admit, even though I love my Aztec Secret mask, sometimes I do get lazy, you know, to go and get a bowl, a spoon, and then mix everything together. So I love the fact that I can just reach into my drawer, pull this out, and immediately start applying this to my skin. And when you first apply this mask, you will feel a slight burning sensation. And I still remember the very first time I applied this mask, I got really scared because I wasn't expecting that. I thought it was like burning my skin. And I'm probably making this sound a lot scarier than it really is. It's just like a slight tingling sensation. So now I know it's just the alpha hydroxy acids that are making their way into the pores. So that's perfectly normal, and it doesn't last a long time. The sensation only lasts a few seconds and then it goes away. And I personally like that feeling because, again, I like feeling that it's working on my skin. And because this mask is packed with alpha hydroxy acids, your skin will get a gentle exfoliation from this. And it leaves my skin feeling so soft, and it has this natural glow afterwards. So I really love this mask. The only thing is, I feel like this mask is kind of pricey, but you do have to keep in mind that their products are natural and organic, so I think it is definitely worth every penny. So this might not say face mask anywhere on it, but it's honestly one of the best in my opinion. I've been using honey on my skin for a really long time. You guys know I love DIY skincare, and I use honey for a lot of it, so I always make sure to have some on hand, and of course it was going to make an appearance in this video. It has so many skin benefits. It's anti-inflammatory, it has antibacterial properties, so it helps heal acne, it reduces redness, so it's good for scars, it moisturizes, and it leaves the skin glowing. So I always recommend using Manuka Honey because it's a lot more powerful and potent than other types of raw honey. And if you've ever shopped around for Manuka Honey, you'll notice that every container has a number here on the outside, and the number just indicates its level of concentration. So the higher the number, the more potent the honey. So when it comes to face masks, my favorite way to use this honey is just applying it straight from the jar, or sometimes I'll add turmeric, and that also has amazing skin benefits. It's anti-inflammatory and it helps heal acne and acne scars. So you can really just customize this depending on how your skin feels. So I'll just massage this into the skin and I'll leave it on for a good 30 minutes, but if not longer. I feel like the longer we leave things on, the better the results. I've actually heard of some people sleeping with this overnight, which I don't know how they do that because I feel like the honey would get everywhere, but I guess if you just lay there and you don't move, it could work out. I don't know. So this always leaves my skin feeling so hydrated and healthy looking, and it has this natural glow. And even though Manuka Honey is expensive, I can tell you that you won't have to purchase this very often because it does last a really long time. You really only need a very small amount. And you don't necessarily have to use Manuka Honey. You can use any kind of raw honey, just as long as it's not processed. But if you do want to ever splurge on some, I would recommend getting this one. So this is another one of my favorites by Banish. This is their Activated Charcoal Clay Mask. So the main ingredient in this mask is obviously activated charcoal, and this works very similar to the Aztec one. It acts as a magnet and it absorbs impurities, oil, dirt, bacteria to really deep clean the pores and reduce blemishes. And I really like this mask because it doesn't just have activated charcoal. It also has other ingredients like green clay, zinc oxide, blue-green algae, and tea tree oil. So that takes this mask on a whole nother level and it really increases the benefits. And I like to mix this with a little bit of apple cider vinegar or water. Sometimes I'll even use my toner. And I'll apply this all over my face and I'll leave it on until it dries completely. So this is a detox mask, so you will feel your skin tightening as it's drying. But this is amazing for blackheads. I really recommend this instead of using pore strips because pore strips can be damaging to the skin. So this is a much more natural alternative, but it's just as effective. It's also great for fighting acne or just preventing breakouts. So it does come in a very small jar, but it's packed with high quality ingredients. So you really only need a very small amount, so this will last quite some time. And just like most detox masks, you will feel like your skin is a little bit more on the dry side after you rinse this off, but just apply a little bit more moisturizer and you should be good. So those are all my top favorite face masks. I really hope you guys found this video helpful. Let me know in the comments below which is your favorite natural face mask, because even though I do love all of these, I also really enjoy trying new products. So let me know in the comments which one you recommend, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye!